Hare Krishna everyone. Hope you had a lovely day. Welcome to Soma Vedic Astrology channel. Today we will discuss about the placement third lord in the 12th house. What do you mean by the Lord of the House in Vedic astrology? Now, each planet has got a responsibility of handling either one or two houses. So, this planets become the Lord of those houses. Now, look at this table to see which planet is the Lord of which zodiac sign. So, if you see this table, Mars is the Lord of two zodiac signs, which is Aries and Scorpio. Venus is the lord of two zodiac signs, Taurus and Libra. So, in this way, each of the planet has gotten a department to handle either one or two zodiac signs. Now let us try to understand that with an example. Now, for example, if in your chart third lord is in the fourth house, so how you conclude whether third lord is in fourth house? So if you see, this is the first house where 12 is written, this is the second house where 1 is written, and this is the third house where 2 is written. Now what is 2? If we have a look at the table, then 2 is nothing but the Taurus zodiac sign. And who is the lord of Taurus zodiac sign? It is Venus. Okay, so what you will say then, lord of the third house is Venus. Okay, because it is the lord of the Taurus zodiac sign. And but where is Venus placed? Now Venus is placed in the fourth house of the birth chart. So this is how you will conclude that third lord is in the fourth house. So today we will check the placement third lord in the 12th house, but before that I have made detailed videos on what all things can we see from the third house as well as from the 12th house. Please go and check that out before proceeding with this video. Also, a small disclaimer, please note that this is a general prediction depending only on the placement of a lord in a specific house. Accurate results will only come after considering the zodiac sign, planets, dignity of the planets, retrogression, combustion, aspects, nakshatra, ascendant, shadbal, conjunction, and your running time period, which is Mahadasha, Antardasha, etc. Now, third house is part of the Upachya houses. So, Upachya houses are those houses where an individual has to start from scratch, and as and when life happens, as in when a person gathers positive and negative experiences in life, learns from those negative experiences, gathers wisdom in life, is when Upacha houses results improve with time. Okay, so things it takes time to improve the results of the significations of the Upacha houses. And 12th house is a Dushtana house. It is not so pleasant house because it shows some form of negative elements of life, such as losses, expenses, hospitalization, okay, isolation, imprisonment. So it shows some negative elements, but 12th house, while it shows all these negative elements, it is also the house of foreign land. So, and it is also the house of spirituality. So it is kind of a mixed placement, because exactly we will have to see how the third lord will behave in this Dushtana house to get that accurate prediction. But again, in general, if we have to see say about this placement, third lord sitting in the 12th house, because third lord is a Upacha lord. Initially, you might face struggles, difficulties, losses, expenses, but as and when you get experiences, you gather wisdom, is when you will be better equipped to deal with the negative situations in life, as and when you grow ahead, like grow further in your life. Now, third house is part of the Kama Trikon. The Kama Trikon in any chart deals with physical, sensual, and materialistic pleasures in life. 12th house is part of the Moksha Trikon. Moksha Trikon usually deals with spirituality, spirituality, getting enlightenment, liberation in life. So when this third lord of material desires is getting linked to the 12th house of enlightenment, escapism, your form of escapism probably would be to escape of your current circumstances, your current location, and a desire to move somewhere far away, somewhere to a foreign land. Okay, so desire to go to foreign land increases with this placement. Now third lord is going 10 places away and sitting in the 12th house. So 10 places away always show some form of career or some kind of karma which one has to do. So with this placement, one has a pending karma, related to some form of significations of the 12th house, for which one will have to put his or her efforts and hard work, because third lord is the lord which is going in the 12th house, and third lord is the lord of hard work. Now third lord shows one's younger siblings, and 12th house is a house which shows losses and expenses. So if this is badly placed, then one might face losses due to one's younger siblings. Third lord shows hobbies, the skill set that you have, and 12th house is a house of expenses. So with this placement, one might have to do expenses on upgrading one's skill set, learning the skill set, learning the talents and the hobbies. So it is a good form of expense which one must do. Third lord shows younger siblings, and 12th house is a house of foreign lands. So if this is well placed, then one's younger sibling might get opportunity to move to foreign lands, especially when this dasha gets activated. Third lord shows younger siblings, and 12th house is a house of isolation, jails. So with this placement, one's younger sibling might be working either in a hospital or a jail, or in some form of isolated place, or in foreign lands, or in the meditation centers, retreat camps, mental asylum, restricted area. Now third lord shows efforts that you have to put, and 12th house is a house of bed pleasure. So if this is badly placed, afflicted, then one's efforts might go into enjoying the bed pleasures in life, enjoying the immoral path in life. Third lord shows one's skill set, and 12th house is a house of isolation. So one's skill set will start to develop when you live in complete isolation. Third lord shows efforts, and 12th house is a house of loss. So if this is badly placed, then this can also lead to some wasteful efforts, because you entered into a wrong path which does not align to your life purpose. So you might take some time to actually understand what your true real life purpose is. So before that, whatever efforts you might have done in past, one might go to waste. Now, third lord shows younger siblings, and 12th house is a house of expenses. So, with this placement, there is a possibility that one might have to do expenses on one's younger sibling. Now, for what? For that, we have to see the entire chart. It could be that your younger sibling is going to study in some foreign land, and you are assisting with the education expenses, or your younger sibling might have fallen ill due to certain issue, and you might have to expense for the hospitalization purpose. So exactly for what reason, for that we have to see the chart in the totality. Now third lord shows skills and hobbies, and 12th house is the house of loss. So if this is badly placed, afflicted, then one might give up on one's talents, hobbies, or skill. One might not be able to complete it. So continuously upgrading one's skill set, working on one's hobbies is a must with this placement. Now third lord shows communication, and 12th house is a house of loss. So if this is badly placed, afflicted, then one might face losses, struggles due to one's communication. So one has to be very cautious with what one is speaking or writing. Third lord shows one's relatives, neighbors, and 12th house is a house of loss. So if this is badly placed, afflicted, then one might not have a good relationship with close friends, neighbors, relatives, younger siblings. This placement can also show that your neighbor could be some foreigner, or has lived in foreign for a certain while, or a prisoner, or someone who works in a hospital. Okay, so we can deduce all these things. Third lord shows short travels, and 12th house is a house of foreign lands. So this is a good combination to go to foreign lands, but definitely efforts would be required from your side to be successful in foreign land, because third lord of hard work and effort is sitting in the house of foreign lands. Even if you go to foreign land, nothing will be easy for you. You have to put in lot of efforts, you have to overcome the struggles, after which you will get success in the foreign land. Third lord shows physical activity, and 12th house is a house of healing. So healing in the form of physical exercises, yoga, zumba. Okay, this is beneficial with this placement. Third lord shows journalism, and 12th house is a international house. So this is a good placement for journalism to raise international issues, to raise prisoner rights, to raise the mental health issues, to deal with foreign affairs. Now, third lord is a lord which will show some form of struggle, and 12th house is a house of your sleep, the house of your subconscious mind. So if this is badly placed, afflicted, then one might struggle to sleep peacefully at night, could be insomniac. Now, third lord shows short trips, and 12th house is a house of foreign lands. So, with this placement, one might have to travel a lot during this Dasha period, probably to and fro from the foreign land or from some distant place. Third lord shows hard work, efforts, and 12th house is a house of losses. So, if this is badly placed, afflicted, then one might have to struggle in life because of facing some big blow, big losses. Okay, due to that, one will have to struggle a lot. Third lord shows one's mind and intelligence, and 12th house is a house of mental asylum. So, if this is badly placed, afflicted, then one might have to face some form of mental stress, mental anxiety, and in the most extreme case, this might get linked to mental asylum. Now, third lord shows one's communication skills, and 12th house is a house of hospitals, jails. So, with this placement, one might be a therapist, or a counselor, or a healer of the disabled people, physically or mentally ill people, or the older aged people, or people who have some form of sexual diseases or sexual challenges, or could be a therapist, counselor, or healer of the prisoners. Now, third lord shows short trips, and 12th house is a house of foreign lands. So, with this placement, if it is well placed, okay, then there is a possibility that one might take frequent short duration international vacations. Third lord shows shoulder, spine, arm, and ears as the body parts, and 12th house is a house of loss and hospitalization. So, if this is badly placed and afflicted, then one might face hospitalization due to injury either in the shoulder, in the spine, arms, or ear. Now, third lord shows communication, and 12th house is a house of imagination, dreams. So, with this placement, one might be also be able to be a very good writer who writes, fiction, fantasy, imaginative pieces, ghost writing, etc. Third Lord shows courage, bravery, and the confidence that you have. And your courage, bravery, and confidence is going in the house of loss. So, if this is badly placed, afflicted, definitely one will be will have lack of courage, will be low on the confidence, and low in the risk taking ability in life. But because third Lord is a Upachya Lord, okay, as and when, as we discussed in the very beginning of the video, that as and when you gather experiences, learn from it, your courage, bravery, and confidence starts developing slowly, as you move ahead in life. Now, third lord shows physical strength, and 12th house is a house of loss. So, if this is badly placed and afflicted, then one might have low physical strength. Third lord shows years, and 12th house is a house of loss and hospitalization. So, if this is badly placed and afflicted, then one might face hearing related issues, ear defects is also possible. Now, third lord sitting in the 12th house is giving its seventh aspect on the sixth house of debts, diseases, and enemies. So, one might have to probably spend, on your younger sibling to go to foreign land, some form of expenses is possible. One might have to put lot of efforts to clear off the debts, because the lot of efforts is seeing the house of debts. One's enemy might also probably give you a hard time, because the fighting lord is seeing the house of one's enemies. I will in future make separate videos with different type of planet as the third lord in the 12th house. If you have this placement in your chart, please do mention your experiences in the comments section. I hope you guys must have liked the video. Please do not forget to subscribe the channel. Also, please do let me know in the comment section below what more videos would you like to see. Thank you.